Chess has always been more than a game. It's a battlefield of minds, a test of patience, precision, and above all, integrity. For centuries, it's been seen as the noble arena where honor matters as much as victory. And yet, behind the silence of ticking clocks and graceful moves, some have chosen shortcuts over sportsmanship. A few scandals didn't just break the rules, they stained the legacy of the king and queen. And it all began with a lie wrapped in wood and gears. The Turk, Vienna, 1770. A smoky hall packed with aristocrats goes silent as a wooden figure in a turban lowers its hand over a chessboard. The machine nicknamed the Turk moves like it's alive, sliding pawns forward with uncanny precision, its gears whirring beneath candlelight. To the crowd, it feels like the future, a glimpse of man outsmarted by his own invention. Whispers spread, could this be the dawn of a mechanical mind capable of beating humans at their own intellectual game? But the truth is far less magical and far more devious. Hidden inside the cabinet, a cramped chess master pulls levers disguising human genius as artificial brilliance. The Turk conquers luminaries, like Napoleon Bonaparte and Benjamin Franklin, its fame ballooning with every high-profile scalp. For decades, audiences marvel without realizing they're applauding an elaborate con. Only in 1854, after a fire reduces it to ashes in Philadelphia, does the ruse unravel, revealing not a miracle of machinery, but history's most famous chess hoax. During a tense match, at the Dubai Open in 2015, Gaioz Nigalidze vanished constantly, always to the exact same bathroom stall. His opponent Igors Petrosian couldn't ignore it. The timing was suspicious, the exit strangely consistent, the pattern impossible to overlook. After reporting his concern, arbiters checked the stall and discovered a phone hidden inside a trash can. On the screen was the ongoing game logged into Nigalidze's own Facebook account, complete with engine analysis showing the best moves. The fallout was brutal and immediate. Nigalidze was disqualified on the spot, banned from competition for 5 years, and stripped of his grandmaster title entirely. For the chess world, it was shocking proof that technology could infiltrate even the hushed sanctity of over-the-board tournaments. The incident became infamous, not just for the brazen cheating itself, but for the almost comedic sloppiness of leaving his own profile logged in. The man who once represented Georgia as a national champion was now a permanent cautionary tale. Here's where the story flips on its head. Petrosian, the whistleblower who exposed the bathroom scandal, later found himself accused of digital cheating during the 2020 Pro Chess League. He defeated world-class players like Wesley So and Fabiano Caruana with startling consistency, prompting an investigation by Chess.com. The verdict: he was using an engine during online play, and the Armenian Eagles were stripped of their championship title. Wesley So even declared publicly, "I'll pay $5,000 per game if he can beat me without a computer." The irony couldn't be sharper. The hero of 2015 became the villain of 2020, both men losing careers and reputations over technology they thought would secure their victories. Instead, they left behind a pair of scandals that revealed how fragile trust in professional chess can be when ambition collides with temptation. What happens when your promotion piece, the single most powerful weapon in chess, is simply gone? In 2017, Canadian grandmaster Bader Samuev faced Canadian international master Noritsyn in a high-stakes playoff at the Canadian Championship. In a blitz game with seconds on the clock, Noritsyn reached a position where he needed to promote a pawn, but there was no queen available. Earlier, after a queen exchange, Samuev had allegedly pocketed Noritsyn's queen. Whether by accident or intention remains unclear. With no replacement queen on hand, Noritsyn was forced to promote to a rook, an absurd downgrade that drastically weakened his position in a critical moment. By the time arbiters addressed the issue, the momentum had shifted, and the damage was done. The chess community erupted, accusing Samuev of poor sportsmanship and manipulating the game under pressure. Whether it was deliberate trickery or chaotic coincidence, the moment became a textbook example of how even the physical handling of pieces can fracture trust in a sport built on mental discipline. "I lost my moral compass," admitted Igors Rausis, after being caught in one of the most embarrassing scandals modern chess has ever seen. In 2019, the 58-year-old Latvian Czech grandmaster, ranked inside the world's top 100, was discovered hiding in a bathroom with a smartphone. Officials burst in to find the device running chess software tucked away in what was reported as his sock and used mid-game. For a veteran who'd built decades of credibility, the image was humiliating, almost surreal. The punishment was swift and unforgiving. FIDE stripped him of his grandmaster title, handed him a 6-year ban, and effectively erased his professional career overnight. Rausis announced his retirement immediately, but the scandal stuck like a permanent stain, overshadowing every legitimate game he'd ever played. For many fans, the spectacle was more than just a fall from grace. It was the painful reminder that even the most experienced players can trade honor for a quick, desperate win. It's one thing when a single player cheats. It's another when an entire national federation feels the fallout. At the Chess Olympiad in 2010, France was rocked by a conspiracy involving Grandmaster Sébastien Feller, International Master Cyril Marzolo, and team captain Arnaud Hauchard. The scheme was simple but devastating. Marzolo ran computer analysis at home, texted moves to Hauchard, and Hauchard relayed subtle signals to Feller at the board. For a country that prided itself on a strong chess tradition, the betrayal cut deep. The FIDE Ethics Commission investigated and in 2011 came down hard. Feller received a 2-year, 9-month ban. Hauchard was suspended for 3 years, and Marzolo for 5. The scandal tarnished the French Chess Federation's reputation, leaving it bruised in the eyes of international competition. While most cheating scandals happen over the board, some unfold quietly inside spreadsheets and tournament backrooms. In recent years, ELO inflation has become an open secret in the chess world. Players and organizers in certain regions have been caught buying and selling ELO points, crafting fake tournaments, or losing on purpose to help others gain the rating needed for IM or GM titles. This manipulation exploits gaps in FIDE's rating and title regulations, especially around new or unrated players. The result? A growing wave of artificially inflated ELO ratings, where some players hold grandmaster titles that don't reflect their actual strength. Beyond damaging the integrity of competition, this trend has raised red flags, with the International Olympic Committee becoming one more obstacle in chess's long struggle for Olympic recognition. The chess world still hasn't forgotten the scandal that rocked 2 of its biggest names, Magnus Carlsen and Hans Niemann. In 2022, after a shocking loss at the Sinquefield Cup, Carlsen abruptly withdrew from the tournament without a clear explanation. A cryptic tweet followed heavily, implying that Niemann had cheated. That one move lit the chess world on fire. Soon after, Chess.com released a lengthy report alleging that Niemann had likely cheated in over 100 online games, including prize events. Niemann admitted to cheating in online games as a teenager, but firmly denied ever cheating in over-the-board play. No hard evidence has ever surfaced, but the damage was done. Trust was shaken, reputations were bruised, and the world was left asking, in the age of AI and hidden tech, how do you tell genius from deception? I used to think cheating in chess had limits: phones in bathrooms, signals in shoes, maybe a buddy texting you moves. All dirty tricks, but at least they left a trail, something you could catch, flag, punish. But now, I'm not so sure. What happens when the engine isn't in your pocket, but wired into your brain? I'm talking about real neural implants like Neuralink, where you don't even need to look at a screen. You just think. And the best move appears. No devices, no signals, no evidence. How do you prove that? Will we need brainwave scanners at tournaments? Or AI that can tell if your thoughts aren't your own? I know it sounds like sci-fi. But so did online chess 30 years ago. Today, it's how the world plays. If this is where we're headed, maybe the real challenge isn't stopping people from cheating. It's deciding what chess is in a world where even your thoughts might not be private anymore. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the darker corners of the chess world, hit that subscribe button for more cinematic stories on strategy, scandal, and human psychology. Got a favorite or most shocking scandal from this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read everyone.